In this week's Attack Wing, we are going to be going over an unboxing of Star Trek Alliance Dominion War Campaign. What this is this is a standalone miniature tabletop game that is 100% compatible with Star Trek Attack Wing. Which is a very interesting thing to make. So if you want to get into Attack Wing, this is a good place to start, because it is a standalone game that's designed to either be cooperative or you can even play solo. And if I ever clean off my table, I will make videos of playing the solo campaign. That is my plan for some time in the future. But for now, we're going to unbox it, see what we got. The thing about this is that this pack has everything you need to play the game. So it's like a starter deck, a starter set, in addition to a campaign set. So again, we have this piece of cardboard holding the things together. And we got, 6 pieces of cardboard cutouts. So we got all the maneuver dials, mission tokens, all the shields. Oh wow, they even went back to the A, B, C, D, E, F target locks from just like it is a starter set. That's fascinating. All the shield tokens. Sure, I'll have all the captain's tokens. I'm not going to take those apart right now. For the ships that are included, we have an Excelsior class. An Excelsior class ship. The Akira class ship, which is a fan favorite. Ooh, that looks pretty good, because there's the Thunderchild out there already, but now we have another Akira class. And we have 3 of the Jem'Hadar fighter ships, or bugs as we like to call them. And it's very light purple, very nicely painted. So what do we have in here? Don't need that. So we got the critical hit cards, just like a starter set. Oh, that's right. And you have all the maneuver templates too. Underneath here, we also have the range 6 thing, the range finder. Jem'Hadar attack ship. This is for the automated, this is the AI quote unquote ship, AI guide for using the Jem'Hadar ships with no player. A planet token, double-sided planet token, very nice. And we have the campaign and the rules for play down in here as well. So everything you need. So I assume the rest of the maneuver dials are in those stack of tokens here. We have dice. We have nice dice. Oh yeah, we definitely have the good dice. And the other 2 dice, the blue ones, are used for the Jem'Hadar ships playing themselves. Stands. But most importantly here, we have cards. And that's what this game always really comes down to, right? Is those cards. Now, I haven't read the rules or the campaign yet at all. I'm just kind of taking the cellophane off the box. So I don't know exactly what these are for. Jem'Hadar attack ship loading, loadouts, cards, I just said. That's 3 shields, huh? Oh wow, so I imagine these are all used in campaigns. So each side all has skill 4 and special abilities, and these have skill 1, just generic cards. Okay, so these are for the automated Jem'Hadar attack ships. So we have generic Excelsior class, 20 points, 3153. Generic Akira class, 4252. And here we have the maneuver dials. With this 2 back on the Excelsior class. And we have 2 of these. Don't know what these are for. These are obviously some sort of scorecard or whatever, campaign card. So we'll set those off to the side. These aren't in any particular order here, unfortunately. Okay. Okay, so there are no name ships in this pack. I was looking for name ships to start with, but there aren't any. You just get a generic Excelsior and a generic Akira class. Very different from any other product, not having named ships in there. Let's see what we get. So, we'll start with the upgrades here. I think they're all Federation. I don't think there's anything on the Dominion cards. Operations Officer in phase. Spend an evade token beside the ship and repair one shield for 2 points. So this is if you use a evade action and don't end up using it during the game, during the round, you can repair a shield. That's definitely situational, but could definitely be useful, especially for 2 points. And it's unique. I think all these cards are unique, actually. Tactical Officer. When attacking, disable this card. Reroll any number of attack dice. 4 points. Pretty generic stuff. Helmsman. Again, these are all unique. Activation phase. When the ship's maneuver is revealed, disable this card. Increase or decrease the maneuver of this speed by 1. Even if it results in a maneuver that does not appear on the ship's maneuver dial. 3 points. Not too bad. Science Officer. Action. Place 2 scan tokens beside the ship. Commander Riker. Commander. Crewman for 5 points. Action. Place 1 battle stations and 1 evade token beside the ship. Not worth 5 points for 2 for 1. Calculating. Picture of Cisco. Activation phase. Discard this card. Oh, it's an elite talent for 1 point. This game round, the captain's skill of this captain is equipped to the ship as 10. Worth 1 point. Absolutely. Great card. Okay, so. Oh, these aren't. I keep forgetting. This is once per ship, not unique. Sorry, I keep saying unique. They're not unique. That symbol is not unique. That's once per ship. This is the unique symbol here. Evasive pattern Delta. Combat phase. Spin an evade token beside the ship and discard this card. Perform a maneuver with a speed of 2 on the ship's maneuver dial. Inspiring. Planning another elite talent for 2 points. Planning phase. Target a friendly ship. Remove 1. Is that an Ox token besides the target ship for 1 point? That could be useful. For range 1, 2 points. That could be useful. Another per ship card. Battle Hardened. Elite Talent. When this ship spends a battle station token, place 1 time token on this card and place the battle station token. That's nice. Spend a battle station, gain a time token, and put a battle station on this ship. So you can use that every round. That's nice. 4-point elite talent. That's probably worth 4 points. Wing Leader. Unique card. When a friendly ship within range is attacking or defending, that ship may reroll 1 battle station. Probably not worth 3 points. Impulse Upgrade. Treat the ship's 2 banks and 2 straight as green. Oh, that's absolutely worth 1 point. This is amazing. Yep, that's a 1 point tech upgrade. That's absolutely worth. That's amazing. I love that card. Impulse Efficiency. Execute maneuver step. If the ship performs a white maneuver, place 2 time tokens on this card and remove 1 Ox token from beside the ship. So it basically turns a white maneuver into a green maneuver every other turn. Probably also worth it. Detection Grid. If there's a scan token besides the ship, opposing ships that are both in range of the ship's primary firing arc. Okay, that are both in range and in the ship's primary firing arc, roll 1 fewer defense dice when defending against another friendly ship. That's very situational. I'm not sure if that's all that good. Reinforced shielding at +2 to ships. Oh yeah, and it's once per ship. This is fantastic. 3 points for 2 shields. Absolutely fantastic. Oh my gosh. Last thing we need is more shields on the. Now the name's escaping me. The ship from Voyager. You disable shields instead of having them destroyed. Last thing that thing needs is more shields. But yeah, 3 points, 2 shields, once per ship. Very nice. EMH, planning phase. Place 2 time tokens on this card. Remove 1 disable token or on a crew upgrade equipped to the ship. Pretty standard stuff. Improved hull plating. When defending during the modified dice step, convert 1 crit into a hit. That could be useful. Tech subspace field action. Discard this card. Remove all Ox tokens from beside this. Yeah, that's really good. Wait, how can you? Okay, that makes no sense. If you have Ox tokens, you can't do an action. Oh, remove all Ox tokens besides all ships. Okay. Never mind. I misread that. It's only range 1. I don't see it being very useful very often. And for 4 points, I don't think I would include that. But it's a very interesting effect for sure. Good old photon torpedoes, front and rear arc. The attack value of this weapon is the ship's primary weapon value +1. Spin your target lock, disable this card, and target an opposing ship. Can convert all blanks into battle stations. So you definitely need a battle stations and a target lock for this to have full effect. But it's 2 points and +1. And there's 2 copies of that card. Oh wow, copy of dorsal phaser array. It's different than the other dorsal phaser array because the other dorsal phaser array is more points and is primary weapon value. And yeah, so this is attack. You just attack with this. There's no downsides, no requirements, no disables, no time tokens. It's just a 3 dice attack in any direction. Overcharged phasers. When attacking with this ship's primary weapon, roll +1 attack die at range 2 only. So it's not as good as the other cards that came out, but because it's range 2 only, but it's an attempt to replace other phaser upgrade cards for the Federation that are hard to get because they're on prize ships. I know, I still don't have one. Full spread. After attacking with a torpedo upgrade, discard this card and the torpedo upgrade used, making another attack with the same torpedo upgrade against a different target, even if the torpedo is disabled as a time token or no longer have it. A target lock to spend, 5 points. So you're discarding both cards to get 2 attacks, and it has to be against a different target. Not sure that's worth 5 points. Enhanced targeting. When attacking, the ship may reroll 1 attack die, 4 points, not worth it. And then we have a copy of quantum torpedoes. 5 attack dice. Disable. This is the old standard. This is just the old quantum torpedoes that have been around forever. Nothing too exciting there. So those are all the cards to come with it. So there's definitely a lot of really good cards. A lot of cards I want to add to other ships and builds. For sure. But this game does come down to the fact that it is a standalone game that can be played 1 player. And I definitely have to go through the rules. So this is the Minion War campaign. So you can play 1 to 2 players on just this box. Campaign setup, Act 1, Act 2, Act 3, so we got all the missions. To play for the campaign. And everything else. So this is definitely something that's going to be in the future. Well, I will play through this. I think these are the rules of play, so these are going to be just generic. Player card anatomy. So these are those player cards. Let's see what we have here. Player setup. Each player performs the following. Choose faction and player card. As a newly promoted captain, choose a player card from the box. The faction of your captain's player can be determined. Which ships and upgrades can be used during the campaign. Write your name or fictitious captain's name in the captain's name field. Choose your first command starting ship. Spin starting experience points. See faction icon, name, captain skill 3, reputation rows. Oh, there's no captains in the box because you're the captain. Reputation rows, additional reputation slots. Oh, that's why there's no captains in the box, because you're the captain. So this would definitely be harder to play as like a normal attack wing game. It's definitely just the campaign only. But if you combine it with some attack wing cards, like say captains and other ships, then you could definitely have a regular attack wing game with this, even though you only have those 2 ships to play with. Yeah, I don't know how many points it would be. I didn't add them up. But I mean, it'd be a lot of upgrades on 2 relatively small ships, 2 medium-sized ships. So yeah, so that's what those plays cards are for. That's for, as expected, it's for the campaign. Enemy loadout cards. ship icon. Loadout cards. All enemy AI ships use a loadout card that matches the ship icon instead of a captain or upgrade eye cards. Each enemy AI ship will be dealt one of these using the normal or elite side depending on the mission setup. These cards determine the enemy AI ship's captain skill and any abilities, and also provide a place to put an ID token, shield token, and damage cards the enemy AI ship suffers. Okay, so yeah, that basically represents the ship cards as expected, and you have normal and elite sides depending on the mission. So I definitely have to read through this because this will have all the campaign. You have the campaign set up, game round, activation phase. So we got how to play the game itself, which is the same, of course, as Attack Wing. Pretty big rules of play box. So yeah, that is the Star Trek Alliance box. Again, this is a standalone miniatures game for 1 to 2 players per box. If you want to add more players, you have to get more boxes. But it is 100% compatible with Star Trek Attack Wing, using the miniatures and rules of that game for the actual gameplay, but then it has the campaign rules and changes to the base game for the campaign to make it playable that way. So this is not a standalone starter deck for Attack Wing, starter set for Attack Wing, because you don't have captain's cards and you don't have an opposing faction to play. So you can't really use it as that, but it does have everything you need to play Attack Wing, the dice and the maneuver templates. You just need something else to go with it. So a couple of captain's cards, maybe another ship or two, and actually just another ship or two because you'll have extra captains with that. And then you can play regular Attack Wing using the Attack Wing rules. But again, so I will be going through these books. I will be going through the campaign eventually. Don't know when, but it's on the to-do list. And that was a pretty long video. There's a lot to go over in this set. And if you have any questions, let me know. But yeah, I'm very excited to have this. Glad it finally came out. It's been teased and talked about for so long, but it's finally here. I got a copy of it, and I hope to play it sometime soon. And thanks for watching.